Good evening, everybody. I'm Florence Eshalomi. I'm the Member of Parliament for Vauxhall, and I've been one of the co-chairs of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on HIV and AIDS since 2021. And it's an absolute honour to be here with you this evening, Sir Elton and David. And thank you again to you, Mr. Speaker, for hosting this. Sir Elton, you are a true pioneer in global HIV campaigning, and this event is so important. You'll all forgive me for starting with acknowledging some of the people who've made tonight possible. My other co-chairs on the All-Party Parliamentary Group, the Right Honourable David Mundell MP, Steve Bryan MP, and Baroness Liz Barker. I'd also like to thank our Senior Policy Advisor for his incredible work in pulling off tonight's event, Mark Lewis. And lastly, it's good to see so many of our supporters and members, past and present, of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for their support and dedication to our cross-party goals. And because of them, the goal and this group is a positive voice and change for raising awareness, promoting understanding, and influencing policy on issues relating to HIV and AIDS. And as part of this work, I had the opportunity to visit University Hospital Lewisham earlier last year with my parliamentary colleagues and the Terence Higgins Trust. And that day we saw the vital work that the Elton John AIDS Foundation in action during an opt-out testing pilot in the emergency department. And what was clear from that visit and my conversations with the clinicians that day is that opt-out testing is simple and effective, and it is reaching people who would not get tested through any other means. And speaking to the clinicians that day, they told me about the range of people who'd taken up the offer whilst in A&E. The eldest person was an 85-year-old woman who tested positive. This shows opt-out testing works. And by reaching the demographics who will gain a deeper insight into HIV prevalence than we've never had before. Now I'm a proud South Londoner, and even prouder to represent my home seat and home constituency of Vauxhall. And I've been an advocate for HIV issues for many years. And I first took up this work because I could see the misinformation and stigma that were causing undetected harm in my local area. The facts show that HIV in South London has a majority black, majority female face. Yeah. More than 50% of all HIV cases in the pilot came from black communities. And within heterosexual transmissions, only over 2/3 are women. But black heterosexual women are not likely to think of themselves as being at risk. And this is partly because some of the outdated stereotypes which still associates HIV in the UK with white homosexual men. And heartbreakingly, over 60% of the cases in the pilot were people with advanced HIV. They were unaware that they needed immediate treatment. But through the power of opt-out testing, they were found. And in years to come, just think about the hundreds of people we'll be able to find. Cases right across the country. This is why this work remains so important, and that rollout to more A&Es is so vital. And just in summing up, I really do welcome the Secretary of State's announcement today, and this programme will be expanded right across London, right across the UK and England. But it's not just for HIV, but also hepatitis B and C. And together, these three diseases are hiding in plain sight. Their consequences are devastating. Treatment is costly and often highly complex. But finding people early is so vital. Getting them onto life-saving treatment and preventing further infections so that they can live fulfilled lives. You equals you can't pass it on. We need to spread that message loud and clear. And I want to end by saying that our efforts must be redoubled. We can and must keep up this momentum. There's so many efforts of all the fantastic campaigners in this room. You all know the work you do. The work you do day in, day out, helping those people. And I thank you for that. And by doing that and working together, we'll continue to save lives.